From New Hanover County Schools Television, powered by students, this is your school news.
Welcome to your school news. I'm Vanessa Bergman.
And I'm Diana Viella. Top in our newscast, Board of Education holds a fiery April meeting. Hogarth dance students learn from a New York dance icon. An MLK 50-year commemoration student assembly held at Williston.
Our top story this week, the Board of Education held their regular monthly meeting on April 3rd in the Board of Education Center. With the board notes is YSM reporter Bobby Blue.
And it will be...
The April Board of Education meeting appeared on the surface to be short, but in the end it got rather heated. Here are this month's board notes. Under recognitions of achievement, a community partnership presentation was made highlighting the partnership with Live Oak Bank and the Career Readiness Academy at Mosley. The board recognized the recipients of the Scholarships for Future Teachers, as well as the North Carolina PTA Reflections Contest winners and Alex Sampson, the 4A State Wrestling Champion. Under information, Board member Bruce Shell presented the Head Start Liaison Report, the Monthly Expenditure Report, and recognition for First Advocate Parent Award by the National Head Start Association. Dr. Rick Holliday presented information about the Empowering Youth Engaging Schools grant, and Principal Adrian Pearson presented information about the Career Readiness Academy at Mosley. It was under old business that things got a little heated as the board continued discussion about redistricting. At the meeting, board member Janice Kavanaugh made a motion to delay the process of redistricting indefinitely. This prompted a frustrated response from member David Wortman.
It's amazing that we're even making an indefinite motion. I understand. That's just amazing that you would actually make that motion.
Well, I don't really see why it would be that amazing in that
you indefinitely postpone redistricting when we recognize there's a problem. We've all recognized. In October, we voted 7-0 to move forward with redistricting. 5 weeks ago, we voted 6-1 to have a final vote.
Members batted around the issues and finally agreed to have a public work session in the coming weeks. Under new business, the 2018-19 proposed county budget request was presented and will be voted on at the May 1st Board of Education meeting. The Professional Development System School-University Partnership was approved, and the local salary supplement schedule was approved. The next regular Board of Education meeting will be on Tuesday, May 1st at 5:30 p.m. at the Board of Education Center, 1805 South 13th Street. As always, if you cannot attend the meeting in person, you can watch the telecast live here on this channel or tune in for rebroadcasts Tuesday nights at 6 p.m., Friday mornings at 8 a.m., and Sundays at 1 p.m. That's your board notes for April.
Hogarth dancers were fortunate to have New York City acclaimed contemporary dance company Sidra Bell to provide a workshop for the school's advanced IB dance class. Using the company's masterclass program, the students participated in an interior and material approach to movement designed to encourage within the student a provocative thought and immersive approach to the subject matter of the body. Students quickly discovered that Ms. Bell's work demanded a high degree of physicality and input from the dancers, encouraging them to execute movement with an intention.
The goal is just to expose many communities to the pedagogy and to have dancers of all ages open up to expression through movement, to have a sense of community in that movement practice, and to also kind of connect the mind and the body together, and that's something that we can do at all ages. I've worked with all different communities, and that's something that I'm really passionate about, is to bring the mind and the body into better alignment for creativity and for expression.
Sidra Bell Dance has an international reputation for work that reveals aspects of the human condition through a distinctly female lens. Bell's creations have been described as brainy, exuberant, and audacious. She has received many international commissions and has produced more than 100 new works seen throughout the United States and around the world. The students at Hogarth were extremely lucky to have the opportunity to work with this accomplished performer.
Wednesday, April 3rd, 2018 marked the 50th anniversary of the day the world lost Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Dr. King was supposed to be in Wilmington on the day he was murdered in Memphis. To honor his life and legacy, a 50th anniversary commemoration event was held for students in the Williston Gymnasium. With a report on the school system event is YSM reporter Diana Viella.
Students from all New Hanover County came together to honor the 50th anniversary of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.'s death. The celebration at Williston Middle School in Wilmington honored Dr. King and was a teaching moment for the students. On April 4, 1968, King was shot and killed while he was standing on the balcony of the Lorraine Motel in Memphis, Tennessee. Dr. King was supposed to be in Wilmington, North Carolina on the day of speaking at Williston. District Attorney Ben Davis spoke to the students about how on this day, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. was supposed to be at a speech to students just like he was. NHCS-led Healthful Living teacher Jane Emma then took to the stage to tell the students about the importance of character. She spoke about always doing the right thing even if no one is there to see you do the good action. She also discussed the importance of not bullying others. Ms. Emma talked about different ways students can get help if they are getting bullied and how bystanders should stop help bullying too. Another topic of the event was racial injustice and the message of never treating someone differently because of the color of their skin. Students took what was said to heart and many planned to make changes in their own life.
I like the recitation of the Martin Luther King speech, his last speech. It was pretty good. I liked it because he said almost like every single word Martin Luther King said.
The program is whenever they had spoken to us about whenever Dr. King, like if he had come to Wilmington instead of the march, what he would have talked to us about and the people and who he would have been speaking to.
At the event, winners from the View from the Mountaintop essay contest were announced. For the contest, students had to write about their view on from the mountaintop and what they thought would have happened if Dr. King would have came to Wilmington. The contest winners were in K-2. Mackenzie Nelson from Snipes Academy won. Grades 3 through 5 winner was Madeline Liva from Alderman Elementary. Grades 6 through 8 winner was Arilla Colvin from Cape Fear Academy. And the 9th through 12th winner was Kenneth Marshall Jr. from Hoggard. The event taught the students that people like Dr. King paved the way for them to make a difference and be future leaders. Reporting for your school news, I'm Diana Viella. This is your school news on cable and online. Look for our blue logo for the latest news online at www.nhcs.net. Welcome back to your school news. I'm Diana Viella. 23 New Hanover County school students have been selected to attend the 2018 session of the Governor's School of North Carolina. With the story is YSN reporter Mary Hull.
Governor's School is the oldest statewide summer residential program for academically gifted high school students in the nation. The program, which is open to rising seniors only, with exceptions made for rising juniors in selected performing visual arts areas, is located on 2 campuses. Governor's School's West at Salem College in Winston-Salem, and Governor's School East at Meredith College in Raleigh. The Governor's School of North Carolina is a 5 and 1.5 week summer residential program for academically gifted high school students, integrating academic disciplines and the arts. The curriculum focuses on the exploration of the most recent ideas and concepts in the discipline, and does not involve credit, tests, or grades. The following students from New Hanover County will be attending the school in this summer. The Natural Science, John Malin and Joseph Wentz from Ashley, Anna Taylor from Hoggard, Andy Roylands from Laney, Catherine Scowett-Cottle and Edwin West from New Hanover, and Maya Palanza from Wilmington Early College. Participating in the social science program will be Dana Bumbalo and Michaela Parnell from Hoggard, and Kuitek Galindo from Laney. Students in the Governor's School math program are Hannah Azizi from Isaac Barrett Early College High School, Kendall Scott from Laney High School, and Alyssa Boyette from New Hanover High School. In dance, Emma Bowman from Laney and Grace Tippett from New Hanover will be attending the program. In choral music, students will be attending in 4 different categories. In soprano 1, Diana Winter from Ashley and Rachel Collins from Hoggard. In soprano 2, Ellie Joplin from Hoggard. Also from Hoggard is Fletcher Williams in bass 2. While in tenor 2, Laney's student James Risley will be attending. Finally, in instrumental music, Jack Kosensko and Theory Ledbetter and Lily Smith, all from New Hanover High School, will participate in this year's Governor's School's Summer Residential Program. Congratulations to the students selected from the 2018 Governor's School. The program is administered by the Public Schools of North Carolina, the State Board of Education, and the Department of Public Instruction through the Exceptional Children Division. A Board of Governors appointed by the State Board of Education acts as an advisory board. Reporting for Your School News, this is Mary Hull.
The New Hanover County Board of Education announced the third cohort of the Board of Education Student Scholarships for Future Teachers at a special signing ceremony. 4 students, 2 from Laney, 1 from Hoggard, and 1 from Isaac Bear Early College, were the recipients of Board Future Teachers Scholarship. The winners are Phoebe Roberts, Ramiro Santiago Lopez, Tyler Gibson, and Tatiana Affman. Each received a scholarship for a total amount of $28,000 to support them as they pursue a career in education.
Well, if I look back on my past, I realize that most of the opportunities in my life are because of my teachers, and I have no way to kind of thank them just for me being here today. And so why I decided to teach was, it was one of the only ways I know I can make a difference, because it's made such a big difference in my life.
Did the interview, and that night I was about to go to bed. It was like 10:30. I checked my email, and 1 minute before I checked it, I had gotten the email that I had gotten the scholarship. So I immediately texted Ramiro, who was in my class, and we were both just so excited.
The students were put through a lengthy application process, were required to write an essay, and each applicant was interviewed by Board of Education members. 11 students applied, but only 4 were chosen. The scholarships will provide incentive, recognition, and financial assistance to outstanding individuals who are academically talented for professional development in the field of education. After graduation, they will return to New Hanover County to teach a 4-year stint in the county school system.
DC Virgo Academy held an amazing day at STEM activities as they learned firsthand about science, technology, engineering, and math. Throughout the day, activities which corresponded with the grade level's curriculum challenged students in a host of ways. In science, students learned about air pressure and friction. At the engineering station, students were instructed to use engineering skills to build a structure by stacking plastic cups. Teamwork skills were also introduced as students had to use string and rubber band mechanisms to stack cups into towers. Conjoined with the STEM day was a career fair. Students got a chance to talk with the hosts of a local business, owners, and operators. They had the opportunity to explore their careers, discuss the skills and required to pursue them, and design plans for their future.
Check out these trending stories on the school system's website. NHCS students selected for NC Governor's School, Regional Science Olympiad winners announced, and NHCS celebrates creativity of staff PTA reflection winners.
And always, trending is your school news on Facebook and Twitter.